Yo, I got 1 box, 2 box, 3 boxes, and 2 bags, okay? Alright, so welcome back to my channel, you guys. I am so excited for today's video because it is a Sephora VIB sale haul. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, I thought I was gonna buy 5 items, maybe 6. When I tell you I bought so much makeup, like, let me show y'all my boxes. I have 3 boxes right here, and then also 2 bags as well. Like, I went in this time, so I'm really excited to share with you guys what I got. I haven't opened most of them, just probably 2, and that's it. But I'm ready to go ahead and dive in and see, you know, what I picked up because I kind of forgot all the things I did buy. So with that being said, if you're interested, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump right to the video. Y'all, I really need to calm down. Like, I'm just way too excited because I go ahead and buy all these products, but I don't really play with them till this video because I want to make sure that it's, you know, genuine in how excited I am to really swatch these products and all of that. So please bear with me. But the first 2 items are kind of re-ups because I do have them already, but I want to go ahead and get a different shade and also pick up more of this powder. But first things first, I do have the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. You guys know I did a whole video on this, so I already reviewed it, but I got the shade Macao, which was way too light for my skin. So I got the shade Marquises, and to my surprise, it is my perfect match. The reason why I didn't pick up this shade at first is because Marquises in the Radiant Longwear Foundation. Let me see if I still have it up here. 1 second. Okay, so I do have the shade in Marquises in the Radiant Longwear Foundation, as y'all can see, and I just think it's super orangey and just deep for my skin tone. So with this one, I was like kind of shocked because they're not the same exact color and shade, but let me show y'all what I mean by swatching them side by side. Marquises is like the perfect neutral foundation. I am telling you right now, if you were on the fence about this, just go ahead and grab it. And seeing them side by side, I am completely right. So the top shade is the one in the Radiant Longwear Foundation, as y'all can see, and the bottom one is a soft matte foundation. And you can tell with this one is a little bit more neutral, whereas this one up here is more orangey. But of course, moving on to the actual foundation itself, I am telling you guys, it is my favorite foundation at the moment, especially if you do have oily skin, because it does control your oils. It looks so flawless on the skin and just absolutely smooth, and I just really recommend this foundation right here. And the best part is, if you do wear a mask, you know, basically all day, it doesn't leave a streak in the foundation. Like a lot of foundations I do have, once I go ahead and put a mask on top, it has like those lines, of course, but with this one, I don't have that issue, so it is really nice. And honestly, this next item is not anything new on my channel. You guys know I love this powder, and it's a Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder in the shade Kunafa, of course. I'm low-key running out of the powder, so I had to grab this one, and I really don't need to open it, but let me show you guys what it looks like in case you are interested. But this is the powder right here. And then when I flip it, y'all can see it is almost done. So of course I had to go ahead and get this one. It is not exciting, of course, because if you watch all my videos, you already know I use this powder all the time, but of course I had to grab another one. Okay, so now moving on to new items that I've never tried before. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab them randomly. The first one is the Makeup by Mario Eyes Master Eye Prep and Set kit, and I got it in the shade Deep, I believe. Yep, I got it in Deep, and let me open this for you guys. But when it comes to my primer, especially for my eyes, I realized I stopped doing eyeshadow all the time just because the primer that I was using, which of course I love, is the Urban Decay Caffeine eyeshadow primer. I really love that primer, but it's way too drying on the eyes, and when it comes to setting the eyeshadow primer, I don't have a good setting powder. So I felt like with this kit it was perfect, but I was kind of going back and forth between medium and deep. But I'm kind of glad I got the shade Deep because it looks like the perfect shade for my eyes. And I know it looks super dark looking in the pan, but I will swatch it for you guys. And I do want to mention that the shade up here is a little bit yellow, so hopefully y'all can see that on camera. And right now I am swatching it for you guys so y'all can see what it looks like, because I'm not gonna lie, when I opened it I thought it was way too deep at first, but on my skin tone it's actually really nice. Like, it's a very pretty color, both the shades actually. So I'm really excited for this one. And also the powder, of course. I've heard so many good things about this, but there are so many products from Mario that I didn't pick up just because the reviews on Sephora were a little bit iffy. But if you guys do have any products you do love, let me know down below. So the next product I decided to go ahead and pick up is a Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Setting Spray. I got the mini size because I heard so many good things about it, but at the same time I heard that it's a little bit hydrating for the skin, and y'all know I have very, very oily skin, so I did want to test out the small sample. And y'all, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness, I love the color, and it kind of looks green on top and then blue on the bottom. I don't know if you need to shake that up. Let's see. Yeah, I think you need to shake it up because the two colors were separated at first, but y'all can see it's all blended now. But I'm so excited to try this out because I hope it's kind of like the Morphe setting spray, because that one is super radiant on the skin, but it's not too glowy. And I just want to go ahead and try this out because I do have the primer, which I do love. So I just feel like with this one, I have to love it as well. But let me put this one to the side and move on to the next item. So I got the, let's see, Too Faced 24-hour crease proof, waterproof, melted chocolate matte eyeshadow. That was a mouthful, okay? But I saw somebody review this on their YouTube channel, and I just thought it was a really cool idea because you can go ahead and just apply it on your eyes, blend it out, and it's really simple and easy to work with. So I got the shade Chocolate Bunny. And let's see what this looks like, if I can get it out. You guys, the packaging on this, like, wow, okay. Like, do y'all see this? This is so pretty, and this is what the shade looks like on the bottom. Let me give y'all a good swatch for those who are interested, because the swatches online were kind of off. I didn't think it looked, you know, that real like it would in person, but this is the shade Chocolate Bunny. I think this is really, really pretty, you guys. Like, it's a pretty, just milky brown shade. And oh my goodness, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this all over my eyes, because what I typically do is use my bronzer and apply it all over for a very, you know, simple, natural look. But with this one, I think it will kind of work the same because they're kind of the same color, as y'all can see. And let me blend it out as well. I think this would be really pretty. It kind of blended right into my arm, but y'all can still, you know, kind of see it right there. I just think this is really, really pretty. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is actually try this out, of course, for you guys in a video. But if I do love it, I will go ahead and pick up some more shades. All right, so moving on to the next item, I do have the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive glue, and I got it in the shade Transparent Clair. But this is nothing exciting, of course, but I did need this because I ran out of my typical eyelash glue. And actually, let me go ahead and grab it for you guys. It's called the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe, and this is what it looks like. It's super affordable, and you can find it at Walmart. But I was super lazy this day, so I didn't want to go ahead and go to Walmart, so I grabbed this one instead. And I'm pretty sure y'all have seen this before. It is nothing new at all, but I'm telling you, it is so good, because I'm telling y'all, once you put your lashes on, it is not coming off. And y'all, I forgot I had another setting spray that I picked up, and it's a Too Faced Prime Set Refresh Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray. To be honest, I don't know why I grabbed this, because I do love it. Don't get me wrong, I love the setting spray, but I also have my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and also I got the Milk setting spray as well. So I don't know what it is, but setting spray is my thing lately because it really does make a difference in your makeup routine. But I used to use this back in the day, and I love this so much because it sets your face and makes everything melt together, which I love. It really gives you a nice glow, and if you do have like that powdery look to your face, if that makes sense, this gets rid of it. So of course I had to grab it, but now I feel like I don't need it, because if I love the Milk one, then I'm just gonna use that all the time. But regardless, it's still a great setting spray, and I really do love this one. Okay, so time for some blush, because y'all know on my channel I love blush. And I know a lot of people have been asking me lately to do like a blush collection, which I will do really soon, so be on the lookout for that. But the first one I did get is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush in the shade Grateful, because I do have their blush in the shade Love, which I absolutely love, of course. But with this one, it's more so of a watermelon color, I want to say. Let's see. Yeah, it's like a watermelon color. It is, oh my god, y'all. Wait a minute. This is really pretty. Oh my goodness. I love this shade. Like at first online, I thought it would be more like of a red shade, but regardless, it is so pretty. And let me swatch it for you guys because I'm really interested to see what this looks like. Ooh, okay. Wow, this is really pretty, you guys. I think it'll be perfect for the springtime because it's just so pink. Has a little bit of red in there as well. It's really pretty. And I love the dewy formula because it is not too drying on the skin, because I do have their matte liquid blush, which I love, but it is drying if you do have dry skin. But if you do have dry skin, make sure you grab this one because it is super hydrating. Highly recommend that one. Really pretty actually. And moving on to the next blush, I did get the Fenty Beauty cream blush, their Cheeks Out blush in the shade Fuego Flush, because I do have Rose Latte and also Summertime Wine, and I love the formula, you guys. It is one of my favorites. But with this shade, everyone was talking about it, so I just decided to go ahead and pick it up if I can get it out. But people say basically it makes you look like you have like that wet look going on as a highlighter, because it's not really a tinted blush. It's more like a, let's see, let me swatch it for y'all and actually tell you what it looks like. But yeah, it kind of gives you like that wet look because it is not like an actual colored blush. It's more so of like a highlighter, almost like a dewy highlighter. And this is what it looks like side by side. But I am obsessed with this. Like on darker skin, I cannot wait to put this on because I just know it's gonna give me like that wet look that I'm looking for. So this is really nice, you guys. Like I know I'm super late to the bandwagon, but better late than never. You want to know what's really funny, you guys? Like I'm only halfway through this video and I still have a lot more products to talk about. Like I don't know what happened, y'all. Like I blocked out. But anyways, moving on to the next item, I do have the RMS Beauty Living Luminizer Glow Quad, which I am so excited to see in person because I was reading the reviews online. Lately my thing is cream highlighters. I feel like cream highlighters look so beautiful on the skin to give you like that wet look. And my favorite one that I do have actually is called the Tarte Spotlight highlighter, and that's what I have on my face today. And y'all can see like it gives you like that wet look. So with this one, everyone just said really nice things about it. And of course you can get this individually, but it was about $38 for the, you know, pot itself. But with this one, the mini palette was only $25. So I felt like, let me just get the mini one first and see if I like it, then I will get the big ones eventually. And this is what they look like. Hopefully y'all can see that on here, but it's super pretty. So actually what I'm gonna do is swatch it on my skin because I want to see. Oh, okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. All right, because I know typically people say this is like a Vaseline on the skin, like, you know, when it comes to cream highlighters, but this one, okay. All right, let me swatch the last one for y'all because I know I'm just saying okay, all right, but no, like y'all, this is pretty. This is really pretty. This is gonna give you like that wet look. And if you guys are wondering, this one on the very end is that darker brown shade, but y'all can see all of them next to each other, and I just know on my cheeks it's gonna look so wet and so glowy. Like I cannot wait to try this out, and they feel super creamy as well. I really hope y'all can see this, but it is so pretty. I know I keep saying that for every single product, but like it really is. So this next item, I am telling you guys, I am so excited for it. I feel like it's one of the most expensive palettes out there, of course, but when it comes to the Sephora VIB sale, I feel like it's the best time to go ahead and grab this because you will save a lot of money. And it's a Natasha Denona Biba palette, their neutral palette. And I had to go ahead and grab this because I do have their Sunset palettes, which I absolutely love. And with this one, it's just a natural, neutral girl's dream. It's just so beautiful. So really quickly, you guys, I do have a funny story because when I first bought this online, it did come on Monday. And a bunch of people did mention that with this eyeshadow, if you do buy it online, it may come broken because of shipping and all of that. And typically, I'm just like, you know what? This won't happen to me. Like, it won't happen to me. And when I got it on Monday, you guys, and I opened it, it was broken. All right. It was only like 2 shadows, but regardless, it is such an expensive palette that, you know, who wants to have a broken $100-something, you know, eyeshadow palette. So I went ahead and returned it and reordered it online, and it came fine. So thank God. But I do want to show you guys what it looks like inside, because it's just so pretty, you guys. Like, look at the packaging. Okay. And let me open it up. Oh, y'all, this is my first time really looking at it, and look at how beautiful these shades are. Like, oh my God, I'm telling you, if you have this palette, I feel like you don't need anything else, because it has all your brown shades in here, your cool tones. Like, it is just so beautiful. And part of me wants to swatch it, but then part of me wants to wait till I, you know, do my new makeup products video. So I'm just gonna wait. But regardless, you guys, it is so pretty in person. I really hope y'all can see that. And I just think it's worth it, because when it comes to eyeshadow nowadays, I feel like, you know what, there's no need buying a cheap eyeshadow palette that doesn't blend on the eyes. You know, at this point, I feel like just go ahead and spend that money if you need to, if you can. But yeah, I'm just so excited to try this out. Like, it's just, it's beautiful. Okay, really quickly, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys 2 perks that I picked up. And typically I don't share them just because I feel like, you know, nobody cares. But with these 2, I'm actually really excited. And the first one is the YSL oh God, I can't say this. Tattooage Couture Velvet Cream. Like, I cannot say that word right there. All right, but this is what it looks like, you guys. It's so pretty, and I got the shade 216, and I want to share with you guys what it looks like swatch, because I think it's a really pretty shade, and it feels super hydrating as well. And here's a shade swatch. I think it's so beautiful, you guys. Like, this shade in the springtime, I am telling you, with some blush on the face, you can't tell me nothing. It is so pretty. And the last perk I do have for you guys is a Sephora Gloss Lip Gloss, and it's a high shine, comfortable, long lasting lip gloss. With this one, I just felt like, you know, I love lip gloss, and if it's long lasting, if it has a lot of shine to it, I mean, count me in, okay? But let me grab this for y'all and show you what it looks like. I got the shade Confident, and let's see if this has any oh, y'all, this feels good swatched. Like, it feels super smooth on the back of my hand, so I can just imagine it on my lips. Okay, it is tinted pink. Hopefully y'all can see that on camera, but it feels really nice. All right. Okay, Sephora. So I will test those out, but I did want to mention them, of course. All right, you guys, so moving on to skincare. I'm really excited because I do have a couple products that I've been meaning to try, and I finally had them, of course. So the first one I do want to mention is the Sephora Jade Roller is what I think it's called. But for them, they named it their Mini Rose Quartz facial roller, but it's still the Jade Roller regardless. But this is what it looks like. And to be honest, I've heard that basically if you go ahead and apply your skincare all over your skin and then roll this after, it kind of presses and just pushes the skincare into your skin and kind of helps stimulate, you know, blood flow and all of that. So that's what I've heard about it. I just want to test it out and see if it does work. And right now I'm just reading the back to see what it claims, but it basically gives your skin a radiance boost, and that's all it says on here. So I'm really excited to try this one out for you guys and let you know my thoughts as well. And moving on to the next product, I do have the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peel. I did get the one that has 3 treatments in here, so it's like the mini version, but regardless, I just want to see if it works because the bigger version is a little bit expensive. But basically on here, it claims to smooth your fine lines, minimize the look of pores, and then also improve the appearance of uneven tone and texture. So I'm really excited to test it out and see if it does work. And I do remember in a YouTube video, she did mention that if you do have dark spots or dark marks on your skin, it helps to get rid of it. So I will let you guys know about that. So I did go ahead and take take it out the box because I wanted to see what it looks like. One side does state that it exfoliates your skin and also smooths your skin out, and then the second side states that it's an anti-aging neutralizer. So together it is one treatment, and I'm really excited to test it out and see if it works. If it does work, I will include it in one of my favorites video. So I can't believe we're down to our last product, and I still have one that I want to share with you guys, but it's not from Sephora. But either way, it is sold at Sephora and it's a good deal, so be on the lookout for this one. But I do have the Youth to the People Kale Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser. Really long name, but I have heard so many good things about this, you guys. Like, in every Sephora that I went to, it was completely sold out, and they only have one size left on Sephora.com. So this is very, very popular. But basically, there is a YouTuber, I can't remember his name, but he's kind of like a, you know, skincare critic, and he mentioned that this cleanser may be the best cleanser out there. So I think that's why it completely blew up. But let me go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. So when you open it up, actually, it does have, let's see, it has the pump and the actual product itself separately because it is glass, so I'm sure they don't want it to leak, but they do come separately. And hopefully you guys aren't confused when I say separately. Like, it comes together, you know, in the box, like together, but they don't put it inside because of course it will leak, you know, during shipping and all of that. So that's what I meant. But regardless, this is what it looks like. I think it has a very pretty packaging. I love the fact that it's glass. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but I think it was about $38, something like that. So it's expensive, but at the same time, every single review is so positive on there. So I just want to go ahead and test it out and see if it works for my skin, because I don't have a favorite cleanser and I want to change that. So hopefully this one here is really, really good. But yeah, that's the last item I did get from the Sephora haul, but I still want to share with you guys one thing that I did pick up, and it's the Laneige travel exclusive lip sleeping mask mini kit, and it has 4 scented collections in here. And this is what it looks like. But I just want to let you guys know, I actually got this from Marshall's. Okay, even though it's not part of the Sephora haul, I still feel like, you know, when it comes to Laneige, every single person out there loves their lip sleeping mask because it really makes your lips feel very plump and just soft and lush and all of that. So the fact that I saw this in Marshall's, I think I paid like $23 for it actually. That is a great price because one of this is typically $20. So for all 4, it is $23. So if you're interested, make sure you go to Marshall's, check it out, see if it's there, and just pick it up. But those were all the products, you guys, that I got from the Sephora haul. This is probably the longest haul I have ever filmed, but I had so much fun because these are all products that I've been wanting to try out and just, you know, test out and all of that. So hopefully I do love all of them. But of course, you guys know I'm super nosy, so let me know down below some products you did go ahead and pick up from the sale. And I think that's it. So make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.